Hello, you beautiful human, and welcome back to your daily pick-me-up message before we get into one of these beautiful card decks to have a look at what God, Universe, Spirit needs you to know at this point in time whenever you happen to watch this right here, right now. I just want to say that when I dropped into meditation this morning, usually I always get like messages, right? Today there was radio silence, nothing. And then I checked in and I was like, oh, is it the same energy as yesterday? And I just got a resonating yes. And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. So if you haven't watched yesterday's daily pick-me-up message, highly recommend you do before I continue watching and coming back to here. Because the energies feel just as light, maybe even lighter than yesterday. And it's just like, so we actually get to breathe some more, integrate some more. Like, that is perfect. But with that said, I can already jump into the cards, which I really love, because I know how you work as well. You're like impatient, you're like, where are my cards? And I'm like, I'm here, I'm delivering it right to you now. So let's start with traditional tarot to see what is currently present for you in the moment that you watch this. Like, what do you need to know? What is the energy? I want to tap into that energy because obviously, like, there's a message for you here. I'm just opening my channel to be that conduit, to bring it over to y'all, wherever you happen to watch this right now. Let's see. Okay. More? Okay. I know what I said and I stand by what I said about like the lightness of energy, but like what God, Universe, Spirit, like your guides really want me to emphasize is that yes, you might feel a lightness, but there's still like a lot of overthinking and anxiety present, because what I see right now with the Eight of Swords, you see how she's like binded and I cannot see and it feels restricted. That might very well be you at this time, like to whatever degree, right? It can be like to the extremes or just like very minor anxious thoughts and overthinking where you're like, actually I thought I was like way past this. Well, it's still kind of lingering in your energy field, but, and that is a beautiful thing. You recognize it, first of all, you're conscious of it, and that means you can what? Transmute it into freaking power, my love. This is the Strength card. That is just confirmation that any experience, and we know this, any experience, like it's there for a reason. It's there to teach us something. It's there to make us stronger, prepare us for what's ahead. And I talked about like, you know, future vision, like the dream life that we're stepping into. It only makes sense for there to be a contraction before the big expansion happens. And this is exactly that. So if you currently like still, you know, are at war with your mind, make peace with your mind, listen to it. Really go deep into like, where are these thoughts coming from? And then, you know, like by now, like you are a freaking master at shadow work, okay? Like you know how to bring it up to the surface, feel it, express it, and then, loses its power right away. And you gain power as a result of it. So that is like the freaking like most beautiful thing about it all. And this will give you, with the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, a lot of reasons to celebrate. A lot of reasons. And it also, and that's what I've also noticed like in the comment section and like our like Telegram community, if you're part of it, like I love you so much. I mean, I love you all, but like you hold a special place in my heart, okay? Because like we interact like every single day, like weekly Zoom calls, your family. But speaking of family, you have worked so hard on your vibration to a point where any connection that are coming in now, they're here to stay. For my body shows. Do you understand what I'm saying? The friendships, the romantic relationship, like whatever it is, business partnerships that have crumbled and burned in the past and were just like huge karmic lessons that you or the other person had to like learn, and they had to go, right? No. The people that are coming in now, like they're here to stay. They're here to stay. And isn't that the most beautiful thing? So just know that this is a little hiccup, and you're gonna be on the other side, and then you're gonna look back and you're like, why was I even anxious in the first place? Like there was no real reason. I mean, here's the thing, like we've come so far to realize that every single emotion is valid. There's no good or bad or anything, there just is. So it makes this freaking human experience so vibrant. I said it before and I'll say it again. Let me know if you agree with that. And oh my gosh, what is happening? This has never happened to me like to that degree. Like my throat chakra is like completely closing right now. So speaking your truth and speaking from an authentic place, very important right now. Otherwise this is happening or what? Whoa, this is definitely a message for, I mean, I kind of feel like all of you, like to be honest, like whoever you are. It has never been more important than now to speak your truth. Like you know who you are and you better stand with it. Oh my, that is like an additional message like outside of the tarot, for sure. Can I please get my voice back now? I noticed it. Can I now? Yes, thank you. What the heck? It literally went away right when I asked for it. Because I was like, it's not me. Like what the fuck? Like I'm like tapping into energy that I obviously was meant to share, you know, the message. And how does spirit guide do that? Use my body, use my vessel. I was like, I can barely speak. It feels like, it literally felt like a frog was just stuck. So speak, express yourself. Wow, that is so powerful. And then when it comes to these energies right now and like the lightness that you feel, what you're meant to focus on, can you see? It's called the mother. Mother yourself, nurture yourself, pour into self-care, pour into joy. Like, yeah, that's what I see right now. Like remove yourself from as many obligations as possible. Make space. Make space. Don't be a busy bee doing 1,100 things at the same time. Like, no. Yes, you're meant to take aligned action, but to a degree where it's still from a balance point. Do not neglect yourself. Nurture the love within, so it can continue showing outside of yourself. You abandon yourself, you immediately lose the perspective and the perception of a world where only unconditional love is present. Because how would you be able to perceive it if you're not it yourself? Everything's just a reflection, remember? So, yeah. Okay. I keep on repeating myself, but that is okay, since I'm like showing up every single day, I'm not even surprised. Bottom of the deck energy, the maiden, my love. That is, once again, the nurturing of the divine feminine, vulnerability, emotional, just like comforting. That is you. That is what you're meant to really call in and focus on right now. And it doesn't matter if you're like a masculine currently watching this, you obviously have both, yeah. Divine masculine, divine feminine, but I know you know this. So with that said, I'm feeling the need to close off this message up here now, so I will do that. As always, let me know in the comment section if it resonated, and I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is gonna be tomorrow, because I'm posting every single day for the entirety of 111 days. So I'm just so motivated. Like, this gives me life. Like, I'm just always on fire when I do these, and I know you can pick up on it, which I'm very, very glad. I also love reading your comment section every single time. Like, are you kidding? You're incredible. You really are. You really are. Okay. You know how, when you like smile so much and now so happy that your freaking cheeks are starting to hurt? I have the same problem right now. Actually, during these like very turbulent times, that's a perfect problem to have. I'm not complaining, it's actually a beautiful problem to have. I'm just saying, I'm like, anyhow, take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. Mwah. Did you feel that? I send you a lot of loving and white divine light energy and a kiss because I love you, obviously. It's so beautiful. This human experience is so beautiful. And it's so funny, but like the longer you are on the spiritual journey, the more you realize how beautiful each and every emotion is. You know, we've just been taught to believe that certain emotions are deemed as bad, when in fact, like, no, it's all the freaking same thing. It's what you make out of it. Anger, sadness, grief. Exactly. All of these emotions can very well be like the motivator and the driving force for like the most beautiful masterpieces of art. Like, we know this. Yeah, I just heard, try to channel these emotions, this energy into creation. Whatever it is. You don't even necessarily have to share it with anyone, but do it for yourself. To transmute the energy and to like express yourself. Because regardless if people are seeing it or not, the energy of you doing that, God, universe, your spirit guides, they take note of it. They take note of it. And it shows where your focus is, where your intentions are. So that only means it amplifies any type of manifestation or wish that you're calling in for yourself at this time. Yeah, I just heard, question how you spend your time. Is all of it serving the dream life that you want to live? Or is there a lot of junk that you can gladly get rid of? Maybe that's like a nice journal prompt to have. Anyhow, this was fun. I love that it was like just mainly me and the cards and weird things happening with my throat chakra and just like, because I never really know, you know, like going into these like daily channelings, I have no idea what is coming out at the end of it. But I'm very happy with the message that came through, and I hope you are too. Speaking of soul family, and if you've been like, what community are you talking about? If this is something that you're in need of at this time, if you're just truly wanting to connect with those that are on the same freaking trajectory as you, because hello, pot meets kettle, we're obviously connected. Please check out the link, the first link in my description box. That's it. Those that feel the call will click on it. Those that do not, that's completely fine as well. I love you either way, but you know this already. I'm gonna go now because yet again I'm freaking hungry. If you made it to the very end of this video, comment, a bubble bath emoji for basically the representation of rest and recharge and spoiling ourselves and just nurturing ourselves, self-love. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, question mark, maybe, hopefully.